You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by. It is time for another Wham-O product, the Baskin 31 flavors Robbins. Baskin 31 Robbins. No, it's Baskin Robbins 31 flavors shake and smoothie swirler. Now, I did the bar maker last week and saw this on the back of the box. This is how I find a lot of the stuff. I have to look on the boxes, and then they see other sets that you had no idea existed. All of my searching, this one has never come up. The Shake and Smoothie Swirler. Delicious fun at the touch of a button. Make mouth-watering smoothies and yummy shakes. Real shake and smoothie mixes inside. Now, I happen to find this complete and original in the box. Now, it looks like it says best before 2006, so I think we've definitely met the expiration date. 3 Baskin Robbins shake and smoothie mixes, artificially naturally flavored, keen vanilla bean, Bobana banana, and snazzy strawberry. Now, they have pictures of those somewhere. Well, that's nutritional facts. Oh, there's the pictures there. Delicious fun at the touch of a button. 3 recipes inside. Try them all. I think I'll do at least 2 today. And then, probably because it's just an easier type of set to use than that last one. The Shake and Smoothie Swirler includes 1 blender, 1 lightweight pitcher with no drip pouring spout, 3 mixes, keen vanilla bean, Bobana banana, and snazzy strawberry, 3 recipe cards. Delicious fun at the touch of a button. I keep saying that. Let's look at the back. Yes, they're happy. They're happy to make their smoothies and shakes. And again, it's kind of repeating everything again. Make mouth-watering smoothies and yummy shakes. Mix tasty fruit flavors for a tempting treat. Add cold milk and other ingredients for a creamy creation. Safe and easy to use. Just press the button, swirl it up, and pour. Now, it does not include any of the cups. So I'll have to grab some of that from my collection. It doesn't say anything about straws either. Well, let's find out exactly what's in the box. They show straws everywhere, but we'll see. Let's check it out. Okay. Like I said, it was still sealed. It's not always the way I find these things. Okay, so it's in this way, so it looks like these inserts come out. Okay, there's the mixes. Let's hope they're good, otherwise I'm in trouble. We'll have to come up with something else. Here's the recipe booklet. And here is the machine. What else is in here? A little piece of paper. No straws, no cups. Always follow the instructions. Do not prolong the mixing time. Probably just can't handle it because it's battery operated. I've used a lot of battery operated mixers like this, and they only seem to handle so much. Let's cut this here. Okay. Oh yeah, I've used similar ones like this before. It says Wham-O on the bottom. Oh, okay. Don't tip it over. So it doesn't lock in, it just sits on there. Like some blenders do. Oh, and that comes off too. Okay, so it's easy to take apart. That went on there. That screwed on there. Then you just set it on the base. So it only goes on a certain way. Alright, we'll have to go over the instructions in a minute here. So this is the keen vanilla bean. Still feels soft. Snazzy strawberry. That one's messed up. And Bobana banana. That one's messed up too, so we're going to have to use the keen bean. We'll take a look at these, but they're crispy. So I would not trust those. This one's soft and ready to go. Shake and smoothie mixes. Keen vanilla bean. All right. Let's just take a quick look at the instructions, and then we'll go from there, gather our supplies. You know, the routine. Okay, how to clean. Don't forget to carefully disassemble and wash all the blender parts after every use. Completely disassemble all the parts. So you've got the blender base, the on-off button, the ring they call it, the gasket, the blade assembly, the pitcher and the lid, and then your flavor mixes. Unscrew the pitcher and ring. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, that comes out. So there's the gasket. This does look like it's one piece though. Does the paddle come off? I'm not going to pull it off. No, it looks like that's one piece, but there's enough room to clean it. And that went on that. Okay. And that went into there. That just sits on there. And that locks it in. Hopefully it doesn't leak. I've had some of these leak in the past. I've had to repair them. Let's just get something for the batteries. Let's see if it works. There are times you open something like this that's been sitting complete and original in the box, and it doesn't work. Okay, looks like size C. 2C batteries. Let's go to the battery collection. Get some fresh ones. I've also done these with just doing liquids, like water, and then adding food coloring, just to kind of show you how the swirling action happens. Might have to do that. Okay. And does it work? Yes. Ooh, for a second there, I thought we were in trouble. That just sits there. Oh yeah, listen to that thing go. All right. Okay, wash thoroughly between the layers of the gaskets. Wash hands and all parts thoroughly in warm soapy water. Rinse thoroughly. Completely air dry all parts. Reassemble all parts. Do not put any parts in the dishwasher. Not rinse or immerse the blender base. Do not use blender without liquids. Insert 2C battery, see back panel for instructions. Set the shake and smoothie swirler on a flat surface. Decide if you'd like to make a shake or smoothie. Always add liquid first. For shakes, pour 8 ounces of milk into the blender and add 1 2-ounce packet of Keen. Is this 2 ounces? Yeah, okay. And then, okay, mix for smoothies. Please refer to the recipe cards attached. Only use mixes and recommended ingredients in blender. Do not exceed recipe quantities. Place lid securely on top of pitcher. Place pitcher on base. Rotate clockwise until pitcher drops into position on base. See product contents. To blend, press and hold on-off button for approximately 30 seconds or until shake or smoothie is thoroughly mixed. To stop blending, release the on-off button. Caution, always have lid on blender while blending. Do not remove lid of blender while blending. Do not stick any objects or utensils in the blender while in use. Do not activate blender pressing the on-off button without blender and lid correctly assembled on the base unit. Once shake or smoothie is completely blended, remove pitcher from base and set on flat surface. Remove lid and pour shake or smoothie into individual cups. Drink and enjoy. Drink and enjoy. Okay, so this is how the batteries go in. We did that. More toppings and mix ideas. For more tasty fun, try adding some of these treats as toppings to your shake or smoothie. Whipped cream, a scoop of your favorite ice cream, caramel or butterscotch syrup, sliced fruit, strawberry syrup, miniature marshmallows. Miniature marshmallows. Here's the 3 recipes. Chocolate shake. 1 cup whole milk, any chocolate flavored syrup, 1 package Keen vanilla mix. Now here's where I'm going to be in trouble because I only have 1. Orange sunshine smoothie. 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 cup orange juice, 1 package Keen vanilla bean mix. Perfectly peach. 1/4 cup orange juice, 1/4 cup peach yogurt, 1/2 cup whole milk, 1 package Keen vanilla bean mix. Well, I got the yogurt, I got the milk, and I got the orange juice for this, so I'm going to make the perfectly peach smoothie. I may come back and try just a shake, which is just milk and the syrup of any flavor. But then I don't have the package of Keen vanilla bean mix. So we might have to just do some water and food coloring so we can see the blending action. All right, let me gather the supplies. We'll wash this first. I will come back after it's washed. And then I will gather the supplies and we will get started. Okay, ready to go. Now I had put this together after I wash it to keep all the pieces together. And it did say air dry, but I think we can just all agree that it's okay to towel dry. Okay, so I have my orange juice in the background. Make sure that's locked in. Let me see, what's the pattern? Look at that pattern. It's a very interesting pattern with pluses or stars. So it'll go that way. We'll go that way. So yeah, let's just do it this way. But it won't put the Baskin Robbins. Oh, it does. Put the Baskin Robbins right in front. So we have the orange juice, the milk, the peach yogurt, and then I found a bonus fresh peach, which I can top off my beverage here. I've got 2 of these nice Sundae cups, even though it's a smoothie, because I want to put the whipped cream on top. And then I have my utensils to work and plenty of measuring devices. Okay, so first it said put in the liquid. So 1/4 cup orange juice. 1/4 cup of OJ. Now, I always got to be prepared, and I try to prepare everything, but you just never know what you're going to miss. Some type of utensil. Okay, 1/4 cup, not much. This has to turn out because I have no other mixes. Let's see if anything leaks. Nothing's leaking. Okay, good. 1/4 cup peach yogurt, but let me do the 1/2 cup of milk first. Did say put the liquids first, and I don't think yogurt to me is a complete liquid. Ooh, right on the line. Okay. It's like a creamsicle, isn't it? And then 1/4 cup of peach. I got this one from not Trader Joe's, Aldi. I was going to lick the lid, but I didn't do it. I wanted to lick the lid. 1/4 cup. Okay, and I want to lick that too, but I'm not going to. I need the tool though. All right, we got it right. 1/4 cup OJ, 1/4 cup peach yogurt, 1/2 cup of milk. Done. I guess I could make the chocolate milk. And then 1 package Keen vanilla bean mix. I wish they would have given me... I really thought originally it was going to be 3 of these Keen mixes. Okay, once we get it all there, place lid securely on top. Place the pitcher on the base. Lock it in. And hit blend. Here we go. Here's the powder. Smells just fine. Secure the lid, hold everything down, and blend. Let's see. Here we go. Will it do it? 30 seconds. It's not very powerful. There is a little swirl on top. Now I know it says leave the lid on, but we're not talking a Vegemix here. I think we're going to be okay. Just take a look. Ooh, cool little bubbles. I just want to pop them. Yeah, you're barely getting anything. So I think this one having all those peach yogurt and all that powder, barely hanging on. Started off great. Okay, remember, don't do it while it's spinning. It's definitely mixed. I don't see much, if any, powder there. Okay, I broke the rules. Let's just pour and see what we have, and then we'll make our nice little smoothie treat. See, I didn't grab straws. Think it'll all fit in this one? Okay, I see lumps of powder. There's one. I think there's enough to fill a partial one here. Lumps of the peach. That's not bad. Okay, so straws, a cutting board, and we will make our creations, or finish them. Okay, there is lumpy powder in there. Plus there's also chunks of peach, which is a good thing. I got a fresh peach. We'll just cut a nice sliver out of it. One for each. I know it's a smoothie, but they said I could use it. And I'll do one with this. And now, the peach. Oh, let me cut the side. How's that? I could have just put it in there too, like that. And I'll cut another one for the other one. Although I don't know if I'll put whipped cream. Yeah, I gotta put whipped cream on that one. What am I thinking? I don't like that one there. That looks better. Let me just show you those lumpy creations here. Yeah, that's powder. I think that's powder. Looks like lumped up powder. That can make it on the cover of the box, I think. See, now I like the way that one looks. I don't like the way that one looks. Let's just turn it. There. Now they match. One for you, one for me. Would you eat it if you were here with me? Even though it's slightly out of date. Now remember, I don't actually finish the thing. I just give it a taste so I know what I'm going to do a thicker straw. We'll do this one. Stick it in the smoothie. And I will give it a taste. Here we go. Smoothie. Tasty. It does taste very peachy. Let me grab another spoon. I gotta eat the peach. With some of that. Some of that. Can I do it in one bite? Ooh, that's gonna be a tough bite. What's gonna fall? Okay, here we go. Fresh farm peach. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know what I have in chocolate syrups. So let me try that. Let me grab that other recipe, the stuff for the recipe. Any flavored chocolate syrup. Let me grab a few more things. I think the peach one, I'll leave this as my display. And I'll come back and we'll do the chocolate one. Okay, so once everything is washed, then you gotta dry it all. I don't always do this on video. Sometimes I do. Recently I've been doing it more. I've got a bunch of these white trays that I carry around. Sometimes they go upstairs depending on what I wash. Sometimes they stay at the level I'm at. Okay, so I don't have the Keen mix, but I did tell you I would open these, so I'm gonna do that now. I don't think they're good, but let's just look at them and see what they look like, I guess. I'm curious. If I'm curious, you're curious. Are they brown? Do they have any smell to them? I probably could put them in some kind of mixer and reconstitute them. They're hard as rocks. Look at that. That is the Bobana banana. It smells like old bananas. Yeah, I don't think I want to reconstitute that. I could probably find refill mixes, but they're probably going to be the same. My guess is that what's in the strawberry and what's in this banana is what's causing this. Either way, I don't have to keep these. I could barely crack them. I smell the strawberry, so that's what they look like. I probably could repowder them, put them in some kind of coffee grinder or something like that, but I'm not going to bother. I think it's safe to say these are no good. All right, now I don't have the Keen mix. Remember, I don't have the Keen powder. So, I figured I would just make chocolate milk and then add some stuff, some caramel. And then we'll see if this blends better without the peach in there, the peach yogurt. Make sure that's on. That wasn't tight. There we go. So, 8 ounces of milk, wasn't it? 8 ounces, 1 cup whole milk. Now, if you can't drink milk, you can do almond drink. And then how much chocolate did it say? Any chocolate flavored service doesn't give a quantity. So let's do this. Let's pour this in here. We'll put the lid on just because that's what the instructions say. And we'll just see how this goes. See, I think previously it doesn't look like it'll reach the overfill. Now we put the chocolate in. I've got the Trader Joe's Organic Midnight Moo chocolate syrup. It's pretty thick. I think we'll be okay. Let's make it a little chocolatier. Boy, that lid bounces right back and catches it. Oh, cool. Okay, now I think we got it. All right, I won't have to do the, well, I might still at the end wash it one more time. And okay, it's right at the top. So this is more just like chocolate milk, but I have some extra toppings. See, now that mixed pretty good without the powder in there. Look at that. Now some of this. Just a little. Okay, and now some of this. This is from the previous bar maker video. It's much softer now. I want to try to get a nice little remember the bar video just lumped out? Okay, you gotta lick that. Sorry, gotta clean that. Finger first. And then I found these. Lily's Chocolate Salted Caramel Baking Chips. Just a few for a splash of color. There, 2 or 3. Okay, how's that one? Let me bring the other one in next to it so we get a side by side. Look how fast the whipping cream has dissipated. Let's top it off. Let's fix the peach. Which one would you rather have? Ignoring that one is an old mix, just think if they were both fresh ingredients. What would be your fave? Let's get in there. Let's snap a picture. Maybe I'll use that for the thumbnail. All right, I'm going to try this one here. Let's just get right to the syrup. I can't say that I've had this particular syrup. Maybe in a previous video. Nice. Let's get some of the caramel in there. and a chip or two or three. Here we go. Okay. They're both pretty tasty. One more sip. Wash down the chip. All right, there we go. 2 recipes. Now let me clean this all up again. And we'll just do some water with some food coloring so we can see the cool swirl. If I had to say which one I like better, that one's tough. I think I like the peach one better. It's definitely creamier and thicker than this because I didn't have any more of the powdered mix. This would have been good with the banana. The banana, the chocolate, and all the toppings. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, the last test. This will be just water. So that is probably the easiest liquid to swirl. Now, the first one with the powder, that didn't work very well. I mean, it worked, but it wasn't a great swirl. And then even with the milk, a little thicker. Let's get some water here, and I got some red food coloring. I'm going to do 8 ounces just so that it stays within the limit of the mixer. Okay. And I have some red food coloring. Let's just see. I'll put this on. Oh yeah, see, look at that. That's nice. Probably about the same as the milk though, so I don't think I need a lid. Let me bring the camera. Well, let's do it from the side. This way you can see it as it drops in and swirls. I've got some red food coloring. All right, here we go. Let's see how good the swirling action is. 1 drop. Ooh. It's coming out the top. I feel it. It's splashing against me. I don't know if it splashed the camera. Let me check. Okay, so it did get on the lens. I'm pretty sure I did clean it. So I moved it back, moved the camera back, and we'll see now. We'll just go one more time. Okay, so it doesn't change the color. I thought it would get much darker. Oh, it is getting darker, but not much. I'd say that's got a pretty good swirl in it. I'll give you one more look top down. It should be far enough away from the camera. Pulse. Is it getting up that high? It might be. All right. I'm going to wrap it up and we'll come back. Actually, we'll come back and I'll wrap it up. Okay, so generally speaking, it works. A little harder for it to do with the powder and the yogurt, that's for sure. So we made the chocolate with the chocolate morsels and the caramel, and then I made the peach one. And then I just played around with this one. That was just for fun. But it's the Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. That's how I'd say it. It's not Baskin 31 Robbins. Shake and Smoothie Swirler. I'd say it worked pretty good. Now, I have to see. I don't think I have a playlist for all the different makers like this. The battery-operated smoothie makers, blenders. I've done at least 4, 5, maybe 6 different ones. I'd have to check. Maybe it deserves its own playlist. But this was like going to go in the maker playlist, and I've got the Wham-O playlist, and then I'd have the mixer playlist. So it's a lot of playlists to keep track of. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it. And as always, thanks for watching. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.